Just touched on Charlie Ward on the last video as well. Definitely follow his channel. Honestly, he is brilliant for bringing together the specialists from around the world and onto his videos, where he will sit there and say to them, right, I've seen this, I think this is what's happening. Can you sort of confirm this for me, and can you sort of share with my listeners what's really going on? He gets people on about med beds, he gets people on about the QFS, he gets people on about natural healing, you name it. Everything is covered, and he doesn't just do one video a day. He can do like 3 or 4. He literally spends most of his day speaking to people and recording. And he is working with the GCR as well. So he was one of the parts of the team that was redistributing this gold around the world to all the countries. Like I say, just from the tunnel under the Vatican alone, it took 600 planes to move that gold around the world that they took from that one tunnel alone. That's one tunnel. And there's domes all over the place, deep underground military bases that were used by them. There was mass earthquakes everywhere as well. It wasn't earthquakes, it was the military exploding these underground bunkers. Honestly, people need to wake up and start learning what's really happened and get ready, because abundance is coming. We are getting our money back, and it's being redistributed to everybody in the world, and nobody will be left behind. Remember, for too long, 1% has controlled the money and kept us down. Now the 99% is taking it back, which is what we should be doing. Honestly, absolutely brilliant. If you want to learn stuff, get on there, start scrolling up and down his page and start going through some of them videos. Absolutely brilliant. Simon Parkes has been absolutely amazing as well. The intel behind that guy is it's amazing. Honestly, it's an eye-opener. He was the first person I started to follow, and that was what really sort of helped me get out of the anxiety of what I was going through with stuff I was starting to see. And I thought we was on a losing battle. I thought we was doomed. And then when he started showing sort of intel and debunking all the stuff that the globalists and elitists were doing, I was like, oh, finally, we are fighting back. And it was that reassurance where he was giving facts and evidence about what was really going on against what the mainstream media was telling us. And it was just uplifting. So if you can get onto his webpage as well, get on there. He tends to do like a live, I think it was last Sunday of every month, I can't remember. But he has also got sort of spy background as well, so he's got ties to get the information. Both Simon Parkes and Charlie Ward both have contacts with relatively high people in the White Hats as well, so that's how they kind of get a lot of the stuff confirmed. They see it happening, they have an idea what's going on because they know about it anyway, and they just confirm with a few people. So we have been through so much. I mean, there's been people that have been awake for a lot longer than I have, for years longer than I have, so respect to you, because I struggled with 2 years. Honestly, it really messed me up at first when I started seeing the level of corruption we're going through. But I'm on a rush now, absolutely. We've seen it coming, we've waited and waited, and you couldn't really see it happening because everything was behind the scenes. All we was ever told is have faith, trust in the plan, because it's all happening. They can't share the information with you because that would literally show them what they're doing. So it was trust the plan and watch out for big milestones, big things that happen but you don't see it. So yeah, definitely follow both those two, absolutely brilliant. Also, get off Google, just stop searching Google, get on DuckDuckGo, start typing things that you want questions about. It's all on there, it's unfiltered. The good thing about DuckDuckGo as well, it also blocks Google tracking as well, which is brilliant. And you need to be, YouTube's good, don't get me wrong, it's still good, there's still some stuff getting out there, but a lot of the big influencers, the big white hats as we call them, are blocked off YouTube. So you need to get on BitChute, and you also need to get on Rumble. I tell you who is absolutely amazing as well, Russell Brand. So Russell Brand, honestly, get on his channel. So he has Rumble and he has YouTube as well. I've always liked that guy anyway. He's dead switched on, dead intelligent, articulate as well at the same time. He gets that information over, and I saw him start to move on TikTok. And he started a channel on TikTok. There was only a small group of people on there. And he was literally fighting back. He was like, anything he was seeing, a bit like what we was doing, was like, oh, that doesn't make sense. He was like, on there, this doesn't make sense. This can't be right. Da, 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 da. He's grown it from a following. He's been pulling all the information down about what's been going on, showing you what's really happening. And he's now got like a 6.5 million follower on YouTube. A lot of his stuff started getting restricted on YouTube, so he went to Rumble. So he's literally on Rumble and YouTube. Rumble, he'll say more than he can get away with. But YouTube, he has to be kind of careful what he shares, because he'll even say, if I say too much, it'll get blocked. So YouTube is very tactical about what he shares, but Rumble, you'll get like the raw sort of information. But definitely follow him. He hammers into it. Honestly, it's brilliant. So, you know, if you want somewhere to start looking, follow all three of those, start listening. Get on Republic GCR updates as well. That's brilliant. That's pretty much daily. That one is like the first thing I listen to every morning. And then literally just start just researching yourself as well. Once you're on BitChute and Rumble, just type things you want to find. You will still find some bits on YouTube, but not too much. And TikTok has been freaking amazing, honestly. TikTok has been the people's social media platform. It has been the one that stood out amongst the rest. Whenever there was massive sort of protests of millions and millions of people in cities, in London, literally in London, it was on no single channel, no TV channels, no newspapers, no nothing, but it was all on TikTok. And it was like, when they did put it, it was like, oh, we've had a few hundred people turn up. And then on TikTok, they'll go, well, this is today's date. They'll show you it. And as you can see, there's millions of people there, thousands upon thousands and millions. And they reckon there's only 100. So yeah, we have stood our ground, and we keep going. So get it shared, start doing a little bit more research. You might not want to look too deep between some of the corruption, because it can sort of make you a little bit physically sick on some of the shit they really have done. But for the minute, just look at the corruption side of the government, the judicial systems. I got loads more to share, but I've just realised I've already hit 7 minutes already. Have a good day. Let's keep sharing. Follow for more. And thanks ever so much for all your comments. Really appreciate it, and really appreciate the support. Let's get the word out there.